There was a squire lived in this town. He was a man of high renown. He had a daughter, a beauty bright, and the name he gave her was his heart's delight. Both lords and squires came to court this maid, but none of them could her favour gain, till at length a lad of low degree came a-courting her, and she fancied he. But when her father he came to know, it was 80 miles she had to go. It was 80 miles the young girl was sent to her uncle's house at her discontent. This young man waited, but 'twas in vain. He knew she would never return again, and with a grieved heart he down did lie, to mourn his love and soon to die. And she was up in her room so high, she heard a voice, a most dismal cry. She heard a voice, a most dismal sound. Do unlock these doors that you've so fast bound. Her mother's mantle she did quickly view, her father's broadsword a safeguard too. He said, my dear, for 'tis for you I've come. By your father's orders you must go home. 'Twas on his horse she did mount behind. She rode more faster than the wind. As they rode along, all those words did say, hark, my violent jester, my head do ache. A holland handkerchief she then took out. She bound his head then all round about. Unlight my jewel and go to bed. I will see that your horse in his stable is fed. Oh, when she came to her father's door, her father was standing all on the floor. She said, Father dear, did you send for me? Oh, by such a messenger, kind sir, said she. Her father, knowing the young man was dead, tore all the grey hair out of his head. He wrung his hands and cried mortal sore, but this young man's father cried more and more. Early next morning this young girl rose, and straight into the graveyard she goes. She rose the corpse that laid 5 days dead, with the holland handkerchief tied around his head. Come, all young girls, now a warning take. Your own true lover don't ever forsake.